Alright, I'm back. So, David L. Jones wants to call us out about switching over to a controller. I am not switching to a controller. I am adding to my library sexual chocolate. Like I said, I like controllers, but I hate controllers. The reason being is because you get these kids out here. They decide, I'm going to be a DJ today, and don't really want to learn the history of hip-hop or a history of house music, history of rock, all that stuff. And they're just like, I'm going to go get some house music, and I'm going to hit the sync button, and we are a DJ. So that's my fight. You heard it. Done. Game over. Anyways, let's go back to the actual controller itself. Now, the big thing is this is not necessarily built like a controller. It's not. It really doesn't function like a controller. Yes, it does have a good old sync button, which I have yet to really look for on here yet, but it's here somewhere. There it is. There's that button right there. It does have a sync button. Now the sync button is it can be used in some different ways because of the 4 channels, and I'm gonna get into that of how it can be used. But let's really fire this up and show you how it goes. So there's all the pretty lights. Let's come back over here, see if it wants to pick up here. Now, as you can see, the first thing that pops up on here are 4 turntables. So everybody says, when am I ever going to use 4 turntables? 99% of the time you never will, but if you want to get technical, do some cool things, you can. So let me show you a quick little cool thing about the 4 turntables. So I put that in 1 and 3, on the 1 and 3. So the cool thing about this unit right here that it has built into it, it's called dual deck. So just like it says, dual deck, as you can see, it highlights 1 blue, 1 white, so you can do either one of them. We'll hit dual deck. Go back here, watch the screen. We'll take the platter, watch the screen. I can control both decks at the same time. I can hit play. Both decks are running. So yeah, that's a cool feature of the dual deck. Go over here to 2 and 4. Again, this does, once you start using 4 decks, it does take up some processing and things like that, because you're trying to run, of course, 4 different units at one time. So come back over here. I control 1 deck, or I can hit dual deck mode, control 2 decks at one time. Change them by the cue points, things like that, built right into them. Start those cue points up, and you can change to where they are at each one of them. So that is a cool feature to have, you know, if you are doing the 4 decks or anything like that. But what most people will use 90% of the time is they're going to use 2 decks. So we change that screen out, turn off dual deck mode, and you're just using your 2 decks. I hit it, and you can see the screen is it's very, very smooth. The Serato DJ is a lot smoother than any of the other programs that I've ever used. Going in, you've got all of your hot cues. You got your roll, which is pretty much the dicer all in one. So I hit each roll. You got 16 and 32. So you can go in and hit your quicks slicer if you want to slice it up in certain areas, and just go to certain areas and things like that. You can find certain areas of the track, slice them right up. Samplers, you can hit all your different samples, you know, just like the S4 will do. I haven't dubbed into it a little to that much yet. One thing that I do really like is the actual needle search. So this is cool. Let's say if you're in the middle of a track, and or you're at the end of a track and it's starting to run out. You need to get to the song really quick. Hit the needle search. You can drop it at the certain point that you want it. Just hit play, and you got it right here. Drop it right at your cue points and all your needles. So what I do like about this unit is I have two Pioneers. What I would usually bring out to any venue or a club is I either bring my two Pioneer 800s and my 57, or I bring my Technique 1200 and my 57. Now this right here, I can take anywhere. No CDs needed or anything like that. But if I want to get technical with it, I can actually hook up two CD players and or two turntables with it. Now, like I said in the last video, a scratch kit hasn't come out just yet for it, but there is some rumors down the way that a scratch kit will be coming out for it. And they also said that because you can go into your unit right here. Let's see if I can find it. I saw it earlier. Oh, we got the circle of death right there. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. Here's what I'm looking for. The record. So, with all of the other controller units that I've seen and what I've heard is you can record your mixes. This right here, you can record. The cool thing about this record is that you can actually go in and just record all your major sets. But what Serato has done is they've teamed up with the bridge. So whenever I'm doing a radio mix or anything like that, a little secret that I go in and do, if anything I go in and I can edit, so I can pop back. So for instance, now you guys, I'm going to give you a major secret of the DJSC lifestyle. This is, I'm about this life right here, Ableton. So I go back and I make a mix or something like that. What the bridge will do to help you guys out, and I'm not meaning for this to be a bridge tutorial, but it will help you so much in the long run of DJing, and also with your radio DJing and things like that too. I hope I got too much stuff running. I did not mean to hit that. Sorry. Let's close that out. I'm going to open up. As a matter of fact, at 9 o'clock tonight, we have my Kiss mix that's on. So if you guys want to tune in at Kiss FM 969.com at 9 o'clock, my live mix will be on. So I made my live mix, quote unquote live mix, a couple hours ago. And this is what the bridge does. If I have a track that's in here that, let's say I didn't like, I have to edit it so that it doesn't have the curse words in it and things like that. Have the track. And you can't say bitch on the radio, so I can go in and edit all my mixes right here just with Ableton. So that's a cool little add-on to where you record your mixes in Serato, which Tractor does not have. But going back to Serato DJ, the Serato DJ is just very smooth. Using these platters, they have a touch sensitivity platter to where you don't have to push down really hard like we used to. You can still use the side nudge. They are as big as the 800s. I would definitely say they're as big as the 800s or the 850s on the platter, but they're a lot smoother, and that touch sensitivity is really cool with the needle right here to show you where you are. You can do your live looping right into it. You can just like just like the Pioneer mixers right here, you can change which inputs that you're going to be using to for your crossfader. I mean, guys, just hands down, I'm in love with it so far. I'm gonna go in and start messing with it a lot more. You know, show you some cool little other features of the sensor, grid adjust slide, and the boost sync button. But it's built pretty much like a Pioneer CDJ 800 to the 1000s and also the 2000s. I mean, it's built very, very smooth and sturdy. It's heavy. It's about 10 pounds and does everything that you need to do: master levels, booth, and your cue and master. So, you know, I would encourage, just for me playing with it today, I would encourage anybody out there to go get it, you know, but I would not use any other controller besides this one or the S4. If you guys want to know the reason why I changed from the S4 over to this, is that Tractor, to me, has too much crap on the screen. Number one, I'm going to open up my Tractor. It's got too much crap on the screen, number one. Number two is that Tractor itself, if you can check out the layouts of both of them, Tractor's library is absolutely horrible. The libraries, you would think, for anybody that has a large library, which I have over 40,000 tracks in my library, and videos, so you would think anybody from a large library, you would be happy, you know, and you'd be able to switch right over. Well, that's wrong. So that's the reason why I did love the Serato DJ, because I've been using Serato from the beginning, is that my libraries, they just move right into it. I don't have any problems with other units and things like that that I'm trying to you know, connect to it. So that again is your boy SC. If you guys got questions, you know where to get at me. Get me on Facebook, DJSC Music, Twitter, DJSC Music, SoundCloud, DJSC Music, and DJSCmusic.com. And that's it. And then check me out at Cowboy Stadium. Oh, by the way, this Saturday, come holler at your boy. It's my 30th birthday, Blue Martini, and it is going down, and I'm going to wild out. Nothing but Dutch house. That's all we play is house music. And I would get fired if I play hip-hop, because hip-hop sucks. Thank you, Soulja Boy, for killing it. Holler.